What's up, folks? Thank you for tapping in again. I missed you guys. What's going on? Kenneth here, 100 Years of Wealth, streamhomeloan.com. Sorry if the lighting looks weird right now. My little circle light thing is not working right now, but it's all good. I wanted to stay consistent with you guys, stay dropping off some content. Hopefully it just gives you a little bit of information that can kind of push you along in your way. And you know, give you a little bit of guidance, a little bit of support as you continue along your journey. And you know, for most of the content I put out, it's like geared towards entrepreneurs, people that are in my industry, real estate or mortgage. But a lot of times you can just apply this to anything in life, right? So this video is really about remaining consistent, staying the course, and really diving further into what your business is, or what your business is and what your business does, even when things aren't going exactly the way that you would like. So, for example, I'm in the real estate mortgage industry, right? We all know, anyone that's been, you know, not living under a rock and paying attention to the market right now, that interest rates have been up all year, which has created a steep decline in mortgage business. Real estate business is down. A lot of industries are, you know, teetering on that recession type mind state right now. So, you know, for us, we're seeing our production go down, you know, 60-70% from last year, because a lot of our agents were really focused on refinance business. But we do have agents that have shifted and are focused on purchase transactions that are still seeing success. But my position, I guess my outlook and my job is to keep and create a consistent platform so that agents out there can do business. So for me, as the broker owner of my company, that means keeping my lender relationships on point. That means finding new lenders that can offer new products to agents. That means me sending out company emails and reaching out to agents and giving them information about new programs that are helping other agents remain successful and create business in this market. So all those things, you know, those few things I just named don't have a direct end result that equals cash to me or equals some sort of income to the business. You know, it's like when I send out an email, it's more of like a seed being planted or watering a seed. If you look at, you know, maybe my agent as the seed, it's like the information that I pass on to them daily that can point them in the right direction is going to be me watering the plant, watering the seeds to try to get it to grow. And during the tough times where the market is saying, you know, everything is tough and everything's in decline, if you're constantly putting out that information, you're doing your part. And as long as you're remaining dynamic and trying to attempt different mechanisms to reach your agents, trying to give them different direction and put them in different places and positions to have success, you're doing part of what you should be doing. So I'm going to keep this video really short. The main thing is this: no matter if you are working for a company, if you're running your own business, if you are a sales rep at some sort of company, you have to remain focused on the things that you can control and truly what the essence of your company is. So back to my company really quickly. The essence of my company is we're a mortgage company, we're a mortgage lender, a mortgage brokerage, but like, I'm not really focused on retail, right? I'm not really reaching out to clients. I work with clients, I do transactions, but my main thing is reaching out to agents, letting independent agents know that they have a home to operate from. You know, we have a platform. So even while things are slower, even while the industry speculation hasn't been good, my job, my duty is to let all these agents know that their platform is still there and that it's improving and that it's a working system that is focused on providing them a service, a place where you can hang your license, a licensed broker with 18 years of experience, a internal website where you have all the tools that you'll need as a independent agent, an easy way to process your commission requests, and you know, we pay our agents quickly, usually within 24 hours of receiving commissions from escrow companies, right? So my point in saying that is that I have to remain focused on what I am as a company, right? Like if you're Coca-Cola, not only obviously do you have to go out, gain new accounts, figure out new places to put vending machines and new companies that you're working with, new restaurants. You want to get that new business, but at the end of the day, you got to keep making a solid product. You have to remain what you're supposed to be for the people that you already are servicing, and then focus on acquiring new business as well. And I just put that message out there because a lot of times when things are slow, when industries are going through transition, it's really easy to get your mind all over the place and start trying to figure out what can I do right now to get some new business. And and that could be a little daunting, because just because the market changes doesn't mean that you need to immediately change course and really go off of go do something too drastic to try to generate business. Of course, you have to stay active and dynamic, trying to figure out what ways other companies are doing business, what ways you can think outside of your box and do business. But at the same time, sometimes the market, sometimes time in the market is going to allow the market to adjust. And if you have went off course so far, as things kind of come back to normal, you might find yourself not really in the position that you could have been by just kind of like remaining stable. Of course, being dynamic and looking for ways to improve, but stability, strength, there's strength in staying, So a lot of companies in our industry have fallen just in the last few years because they took a high ride, they made a lot of money, but as soon as the market shifted and interest rates shifted, they couldn't sustain. Our company is an independent setup. We have a little bit of a lower overhead than your traditional mortgage company, but even within that, when things start to dive, our profit changes too. How do I remain a consistent, stable place in the industry for agents to work out of? And that's really my duty, my question, and that's my product. My product is independent agents out there, real estate and loan officers getting their licenses. They're going to want a place to hang their license. They're going to want a place where they can access information. They're going to want a place where they can train and learn new things about the industry, and ultimately get their deals closed. So as time passes, as companies fall apart, as companies change their model, we're here, we're remaining consistent. If you are a baker, remain consistent with the high quality of your product. Remain consistent with your outreach, remain consistent so that the people that do know who you are know that you're still there, and grow that amount of people that know you. Keep your expenses low. You should be able to survive and grind. But at the same time, while stability is a factor and consistency is a factor, always keep those octopus tentacles out there reaching out, trying to gather new information, trying to learn, trying to figure out if you're doing it the right way, if you should adjust. So just recently I got back from a two-day kind of like training. It's called Success Track. It's for broker owners, and it's with one of our big lenders and our investors. I was able to sit in the room with a billionaire and just soak up maybe 15-20 minutes worth of information from him, and it was all good. It basically showed me that this guy who's a billionaire, shout out Matt Ishbia, the owner of UWM Mortgage, this guy who's a true billionaire, look him up on Forbes, is still grinding every day. Right? He's not focused on how much money he's made. He's focused on the service that he provides to brokers in the industry. So obviously, having a bunch of money makes life a little easier when it comes to finances, of course. But what I learned from him and what I picked up from him and what I really admired about him was that guy could be off on an island somewhere chilling, trying to, just relax and not really think about mortgage industry and the stresses related to the ups and downs. But he's not. He's in his office in Pontiac, Michigan, leading a team of 7,000 employees. And I think he's taken on the burden of success for them, right? He doesn't have to do much more to create a success. He's now created new goals to chase after. He wants to gain a larger percentage of the broker, or he wants brokers to have a larger market share of the mortgages that go down in our industry. So, really, really inspiring to see someone that really doesn't have to be chasing success anymore, still chasing success. So it just reminds me of, you got to be bigger than the concept of the money that you're trying to make. You got to be bigger than that, because that shit will get old. You will make money and then you'll become uninspired. You got to set a goal and a objective that's outside of just your individual success. I think when you do that, no matter how much money you make, no matter how quickly you make it, you're gonna find yourself still pushing to achieve that goal because it's bigger than you. For me, it's bigger than just making a little bit of money here and having a nice house. It's really about empowering agents throughout the country to do more, to have flexibility in their life while still making good income. So I would advise looking at the whys, the WHY, like what is the why? How do you set a bigger goal than just making money? Because that's really gonna drive you. So like and subscribe, comment. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're healthy. I hope your families are coming together and spending time with each other, because that's what the holidays are really all about. One love, 100 Years of Wealth, streamhomeloan.com. Like and subscribe and comment. Take it easy, folks. Have a good one.